Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is our moment of truth. It is main event time. Presented to you by Beatdown Promotions, our major sponsor of the card here tonight, Next Gen Constructions. We fight 5 rounds in the featherweight division for the Beatdown title. Your main event is brought to you with thanks to MMA Fight Store. Referee in charge of your main event is Sister Phil Cassidy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on DAZN. Make some noise as we get set for our feature bout of the evening as we hail from the rolling surf of the Sunshine Coast to the harbour city of Sydney. We meet right here at Eatons Hill. Come on, make some noise for me. It's time to raise the roof. The time, the moment is now. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner. Tip the scales, 66 kilos neat. From the Sunshine Coast, he's trained out of the Tribal MMA gym. Brings to this main event a record of 7 fights, 6 big wins. Make some noise. This is Gabriel Schlupp. And his opponent standing across the cage, he fights out of the red corner. Tip the scales, 65.80 kilos. Travels to Queensland tonight from Sydney, New South Wales. He's trained out of the famed Lions Den Academy. His record, a perfect one. 5 fights for 5 wins. Make some noise. This is Marwan Rahiki.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules out the back. We know what we're here for. Defend yourselves at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. Touch them up now. Meet in the middle.
We are set for our
main event time. Gabriel Schlupp in the blue corner, Marwan Rahiki in the red. This is our featherweight title fight. It will be contested over 5-minute rounds and made possible by MMA Fight Store, sorry, now with their convenient Brisbane store, open and running. Getting quality equipment has never been easier. Head to mmafightstore.com.au to upgrade your MMA gear today. Well and truly underway. Rahiki just looking so composed and Gabriel Schlupp very much the same. Immediately, he's on the offense. It's like he sees everything and he's not fazed by anything.
Yeah, just a very imposing presence immediately as soon as the fight starts for Rahiki.
I do like that movement of Schlupp, but he's very close to being on the end of those punches. Oh, and he was on the end of that one. The way Rahiki throws, my God.
I was just thinking that full body commitment, hey, every punch.
So we saw Dimps, Gillies and Barber sort of going tit for tat, knowing that they probably can't finish the guy in one punch. Rahiki is exactly the opposite. He's like, if this touches you, you're going to go to sleep. And he has evidence to back that up. He literally has finished anyone that he's really tested in the strikes department. I like that. If there's a little stalemate and they won't go, he will just launch.
Yeah, that was crazy fast as well. No setup, but it still landed just because he's so quick.
I like this movement from Schlupp, though. Makes it difficult for Rahiki to get a read on him and also be able to fire off on him. Schlupp really, really leaning back. Rahiki now picking up on that and he's charging in. Schlupp gets the body lock. Rahiki just so good with those hips. Fills the space with knees.
Just stuck in that 50-50 position now. Hey, Schlupp was in a good position. Oh, well done. I was just gonna say he was in a good position. He lost it.
Man, and if Schlupp reckons that this is his path to victory, now's the time.
Yeah, you're so right. Hey, you'd have to be thinking that if you're a jiu-jitsu black belt and you're against someone who's arguably grappling's your best path to victory, you'd have to be hoping, man, I can't let him out of this one.
100%. Considering that this round ends, you've got 2 minutes, 30-something seconds, we're back on the feet and you're back in Rahiki's wheelhouse.
Great work by Rahiki, though, to manage to get back to a half guard while Schlupp was trying to mount him.
It's a bit of a misnomer. People think that the grappler, you need to get him down and hold him down and yada, yada, yada. Not really. The striker all you really need to do is get him down and make him work. You need to just put his own weight onto his hands, take a lot of the pep out of his strikes. Oh, and pep is the word for that. Rahiki getting a hook in, flips him, uses it to get up.
Great work by Rahiki. It's got to be a little bit frustrating for Schlupp.
100%. Had him in a dominant position. Straight back to his feet was Rahiki. These Lions Den fighters, they're just so... These Lions Den fighters, they are just so lethal. Oh, and lethal was that two-piece combo. And Schlupp just wore it. Tags Rahiki.
Yeah, but like you said before, Jake, we see Schlupp leaning back a lot and almost running away with it, cutting an angle with his hands down, and I'd say it looks like Rahiki is landing on him quite a lot when that's happening. If that keeps happening, it's only a matter of time before one connects clean.
Rahiki picking up on the fact that not only is Schlupp leaning back, he's also backing out. So you're seeing him taking these big steps. He's rolling in, drops him! Drops him. I think a lot of that was foot positioning, but that was a big shot to follow up on the ground.
1 minute.
Oh, drop that from the sky. That was an elbow from up high.
Yeah, awesome work by Rahiki. And all the guys from Lions Den, they don't do anything silly inside the guard. They're great at exploiting this position where you're on top.
And even there, just nothing doing from that attack from the bottom. Oh, look at that dominating control. Just the hips eating up the legs, and now the punches eating up the face of Schlupp. He's getting up kicked and he simply doesn't care. He just sees the target and he's letting them go. Schlupp looking a little bit like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Deer in headlights is the perfect way to put it. And especially when you're relying on your jiu-jitsu, you're stuck on your back. And Rahiki's doing a great job exploiting that mistake.
Stop there.
Wow. Fight got away from Gabriel Schlupp. He did have his moments in the start. He was working things well. But when Rahiki just gets an inch, he really does take a mile, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a great job exploiting all of Schlupp's mistakes.
Next gen construction replay, and look at this. Schlupp manages to get him down into that side control position, but immediately we saw Rahiki just going to work, not settling for a guard. He settled for the butterfly guard. Such an important difference.
Yeah, definitely. You still have the ability to jump back up and stand back up, which is so important compared to playing a closed guard with your legs around the opponent, which I'd say against Rahiki will be a big, big mistake.
Rolling on into round 2 of a possible 5. Pulling killed in the corner of Rahiki, who he feels is also destined for the UFC.
Back it up. Ready, fight.
Coming out in southpaw, tries to stomp at the knee. If you're Schlupp, what are you trying to get going, Hayden? I mean, it's so difficult to just sit back and think that, oh yeah, you should grapple him or you should get him down, but really there's a lot of things at play. You don't want to get kneed, you don't want to go shooting on something, tiring yourself out, and then you can't defend yourself.
Yeah, you're so right. You don't want to get kneed. It's easy when you haven't trained before to say, oh, he's the grappler, he should just shoot. Well, you can't just shoot with no setup. So it's like, what am I going to do to try and set up my shot? I have to walk in and start throwing something. And against Rahiki, that's scary stuff.
Oh, man, if he had an inch more depth on that, it could have been lights out for Gabriel Schlupp. Just explosive. It's the easiest way to describe the striking of Rahiki. And a huge kick from Gabriel Schlupp, who really does need to go first. Whether it's a feint or it's a kick or it's setting something up, I'd like to see more level changes out of him, at least getting Rahiki thinking. Jab feint, level change, maybe kick at the calf, just small low risk, low reward move, but I mean, it's better than what's going on. And what's going on is that he's getting cracked. Oh, he hits Rahiki. Rahiki sends one back. Oh, they're trading. Man, and that's what we're talking about. Rahiki putting everything into it. He almost compromised his own base.
Yeah, missed a shot and almost fell down because of it.
Gabriel Schlupp now, he's kind of finding that when he gets right in close on Rahiki's very dangerous, but he's also quite sloppy. He's putting his weight backwards, making it easier for him to come in.
Yeah, it's so hard to say in those exchanges where they're both just throwing down who's in the technically better position.
One thing's for sure, Gabriel Schlupp, he does need to make something happen. And that very well could be a way. If you're losing, you're getting edged out, it's like death by 1,000 cuts. Sometimes it's like, hey, we're gonna have to go into the fire just to have a chance. Because we're already losing, it's like, do you wanna lose slow or do you wanna lose with the potential to win?
Yeah, you're definitely right. Schlupp needs to try and make a move.
It's almost like some of these exchanges, Schlupp backing up in a straight line is almost worse than if he just walked in. Walked in, maybe grabbed a hold of Rahiki. Maybe shot. I mean, again, there's no level changes from Schlupp. And Rahiki has to be thinking this guy's going to try and shoot on me, so... That one went to the body and it looked like it bothered Schlupp. Jumped on the neck, Schlupp chooses to go to guard instead.
I was just going to say, I'm surprised that Schlupp hadn't really taken many shots at the legs, especially after he had success in the first round. And as I was thinking that, he took a shot, unfortunately got completely stuffed by Rahiki.
Oh, that hook, getting absolutely twisted up towards the... Oh, and he's cut open. These shots are huge and they're getting into the guard. And just the wherewithal of Schlupp to know to move. Big elbows going into the midsection. Schlupp is leaking. Oh, it's like there's a faucet in the middle of his head.
Great work by Rahiki there as well. Schlupp almost countered him with a body lock. He got thrown. Now he's absolutely smashing his head into the canvas.
That's the best word for it. He literally is just smashing him. Schlupp's keeping his guard up and it looks like he's surviving more than anything. Punches on top of punches on top of punches. And that's it, we have a new champion. A double champion on the Aussie MMA scene, Rahiki. With such an emotional response to that stoppage, and I have no issue with it, Jaden.
Yeah, it looked like this second Schlupp's butt hit the floor after he got thrown. He knew something bad was about to happen.
Man, what a fight. Rahiki really is just on that next level. You can see, oh man, I got blood all over me again. Oh, dude, it's all over my jacket. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to stay on task, but...
You have a spotted jacket now.
Yeah, we go to our next-gen construction replay. You can see Schlupp, he sort of knew in some parts, didn't he, that he had to do something, he had to turn it on. And absolute kudos for him. He tried to do that. And Rahiki just ends up overwhelming him. Looks like there was a big uppercut, ended up in the gillo, ended up on his back to Schlupp. And a lot of these shots, it's just wearing him down. You want to talk about being worn down, no one can survive that. Very, very good stoppage, no problems with that at all. Man, I bought this jacket today. It's totally worth it. Rahiki, an absolute honor to call one of his fights and a fantastic, I mean, you can't even call him a prospect anymore. He's pretty much arrived. He's ready for that next level and it's coming at any time. Two-time Australian champion concurrently. He really is everything that they say he is. And you can add to that the Beatdown Promotions featherweight champion. As Damian Brown is in the cage with the belt. And we head to James O'Shea for our official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to make this one official. What a way to finish off Beatdown 11. Our major event sponsor, Next Gen Constructions, and our main event sponsor here, MMA Fight Store. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both of your main event fighters. At 4 minutes 19 of round number 2, your referee calls a halt to the contest, awarding the victory and the Beatdown featherweight division title, and it goes to the red corner, Marwan Rahiki.